Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm hearing something about your hard work, okay? I'm hearing it's finally paying off, okay? It's finally, something's being delivered. And during the pre-shuffle, I heard the word code and gridlock, okay? Something is locked down, or something was locked down, but maybe it's being unlocked because you have the code, okay? I also heard the word condescending. I'm not sure why, but we're about to find out, okay? All right? And so I'm hearing something about this hard work that you're doing, okay? It's finally delivering some sort of proof, okay? It's going to be almost like a grand finale sort of situation. It's going to be vindicating you. You're going to be vindicated, all right? And it's almost as though you're just letting your success do all the talking, collective, okay? And I'm hearing something about let's be real, okay? Something about your solid results always have a way of answering every single critic, okay? Wow, the spirit's getting spicy today, okay? Something about you being very intuitive, very tapped in with your spirit guides, okay? We're getting very strong energy. I'm tapping into musicians. I'm tapping into scientists right now. I'm tapping into a creative collective at the moment. So if that's you, this reading may resonate, okay? Yeah, it's something about someone who is very creative, someone who's very inventive, okay? And there's some sort of inheritance involved, okay? In this starting position with the Queen of Swords energy, something's coming to light, okay? Because of your compassion, your intuition, your empathy towards a situation, okay? Maybe you're seeing something from one side versus the other. Maybe you're on the side of intuitiveness, of compassion, of empathy, where someone else might be contradicting that, might be on the flip side, almost like someone's doubting you. Because in these hidden undercurrents with this Ten of Wands, it's as though something heavy is being placed on you. I heard the word bully, beating, okay? That might be of significance. Someone trying to beat you to a pulp is what I'm hearing with their words. And you had to have strength in the social environment, in the landscape, to overcome things that people were saying to you, okay? Unasked for opinions is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's almost as though you maintained your grace. I heard your fortitude in a situation because someone was trying to question your creativity, collective, is what I'm hearing. Question I heard something about a demeanor. Maybe your demeanor towards your professional career. Okay, that might resonate for some of you. But you're grateful for the skills that you have acquired thus far, collective, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the energy it's almost as though you don't care what they say. You know what I mean? Because it's very condescending advice. It's as though you're getting advice from somebody who hasn't gone through the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, that you've endured. They don't understand the creative path, the creative route that you've taken because they themselves decided to go off and do something different that is uncreative, that doesn't require a sense of creativity. That might resonate, okay? But nonetheless, I do feel very strong energy coming from you, collective. Something about you having some sort of confidence in who you are as a person, okay? You know that whatever you put your heart to, it's going to, I'm hearing, accumulate into something valuable, okay? My throat, wow. Interesting. It's like you have to almost like clear the slate with some of the words that they're saying, or kind of like, almost like do that motion of just like something's in the throat, kind of clear the throat because they doubted you. And you're like, well, look at what's happening right now, you know? Just like, if you check the plate, you know, it's full. You know what I mean? So that's the energy that I'm hearing from you. Yeah, you got this inner power, collective. Quiet strength about you because you don't need to be loud is what I'm hearing, okay? You tapped into your core battery. That's so crazy. Something about a gridlock I was hearing. Something about a code, okay? That's so crazy. You're fully charged up now, collective. Maybe these doubts might have got you thinking like, okay, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. But like you decided to just keep moving. It's almost like someone playing devil's advocate, good cop, bad cop, but you're just like, you know what, let me just go neutral. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're calm, and that calm is your superpower, collective. Keep doing that, okay? Something about the number 8 is significant, and also something about this moon energy, okay? It's like you're one with the world. You're one with the moon energy, the illusions, the unseen. But you intuitively know that your dreams are coming into fruition with that Pisces energy. Very beautiful. It's like you're charging up, you're getting ready to make the next move. Someone might have spoken down to you about some sort of personal decision with a creative endeavor, and you know, they're maybe thinking, okay, maybe it almost gives like a parent telling their kid how they feel about, you know, their career endeavors. Maybe they're feeling like you lacked wisdom towards something, but maybe they're realizing, you know, that you were able to create results, you were able to create success in your path. They were thinking that you would stay stalled, okay? But you made a decision, and I'm hearing something about you proving them wrong, okay? Your successful choice silenced what they had said about you in the past, is what I'm hearing, okay? Because they adopted this lecturing tone towards you, is what I'm hearing. Acting like they knew what was better for you, your own life, okay? For your life direction. Putting a lot of Ten of Wands energy on your back, okay? Burdens, strain, responsibility. It's giving a lot of pressure. And you just want to live, you just want to breathe, is what I'm hearing, collective, okay? And so I'm hearing you decided to keep it moving. Have gratitude for this sort of creative spirit that you have within you, okay? Yeah, and you're reaching for that with this reaching light energy. It's like divine timing said, hey, keep doing your thing, okay? If you want to be a singer, you want to be a dancer, you want to be a rapper, you want to do something creative, paint, sculpt, all of that, build robots, build machines, all of these things, okay, that you are aspiring to do, collective, keep going is what the energy is saying. Because even in the faintest light, you will find, or it will find you and reach you with an open heart. Something is reaching and finding you with an open heart, reaching to grab you out of a situation is what I'm hearing, okay? And because you allowed yourself to maintain faith, it's almost continuously igniting you, inspiring you, and you're like, you want to live a life of creativity. You want to live a life that feels and breathes creativity, okay? It's as though you want this emotional birth to happen not only in the physical reality, but also in the spiritual reality, and even more so in this, like in your towards your resources, your material, okay? You're towards your relationships, even, okay? Very beautiful energy. You're alchemizing things. You're integrating this temperance energy, okay? It almost feels as though you know that things are going to harmoniously balance themselves out, collective, okay? But at the same time, for something to balance themselves out, something needs to take its place. Something needs to be destroyed is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's like you're destroying your ego toward a situation, or you're destroying people's ego towards your situation. I'm hearing something about jammer. I heard the word jammer, like something got jammed up, okay? But yeah, gridlock, jammer, something got jammed in the frequencies, in the mechanisms of the mechanics. Yeah, this person is not ready to receive what you got coming, is what I'm hearing, okay? You have this comeback, okay? And you're gonna be like, setback who? You know what I mean? So it's like your return. I heard something about return sender. You might even be doing that. You might be doing some return senders, but your return is gonna be wiser, faster, hungrier, okay? With this lion energy. Wow, with this lion energy, I'm getting the strength from the major arcana, okay? You have this strength about you, this compassion about you. That's like, I heard building you up again. It's like brick by brick, okay? This comeback is gonna be for, I'm hearing something about, it's gonna be spoken for generations, okay? It's like something's gonna be written down in the scriptures, okay? Something about you're rewriting the script, okay? Wow, collective. Wow, that number turned to a 1. Okay, 158 might be of significance. We're getting double 8s. But yeah, nonetheless, you're destroying something, alchemizing it, and you're creating your own path forward, collective, is what I'm hearing in the energies. And you're inheriting some sort of correction in the timeline, correction in the frequencies, because you decided to pull back, okay? You decided to take matters into your own hands, is what I'm hearing. Yup, that makes sense. With this abundance mindset, you decided to say, if it's not going to happen here, it's going to happen elsewhere. And you decide to pick up and go to the positioning, the places, the people, the phrases, all these different things. Okay, it's like a calm execution out here, okay? It's like they're probably wondering why you're ignoring them. You know, these people, these critics, these false critics is what I'm hearing, okay? Trying to give you, what's it called, a star rating or something? It's like a 1 to 5 stars. They're like, oh, doubting you, giving these false representations of what they think is right and wrong, okay? But yeah, not if, but how many is now the mindset, okay? You're expanding your capacity, you're expanding your mindset past what these initial thoughts you're receiving from even loved ones, from close people of your family, your friend circle, okay? Maybe even coworkers, okay? It's like you're respecting yourself, and structure is coming with it. Wealth is coming with it, okay? Ooh, the cards is upside down. You're having an emotional release, okay? You're letting out safely. You're allowing yourself to cry. You're allowing yourself... I'm hearing something, you might even be crying in the shower, okay? That might be resonating with some of you. But you're allowing your rage, okay, to be placed on the pen and paper, to be placed with the pen and paper on the canvas is what I'm hearing. You're painting a better picture of your reality, okay? And it's almost like your expression... So this feeling, the way that you're coming through, it's like an exorcism of all the negative energy, all of the generational curses and cycles that were placed upon you because of maybe loved ones, of family members, things like that, okay? People trying to hold you down because their own self-limiting beliefs, okay? So you're moving past that, collective. You're allowing yourself to breathe and to overcome obstacles that once were placed upon those you perhaps truly cared quite a bit about, okay? It's almost like you're not letting their burdens strike you down, okay? It's like you're kind of pushing that to the side, okay? Wow, boundary setting. Yeah, you're staying grounded. Planting your feet on the ground, collective. Beautiful energy, beautiful energy. It's as though it's like with this emotional release that everything that is coming in for you is because you set a boundary that only allows the good to come into your life, only allows the frequencies that you desire, because you placed the boundary around what it is that you want and don't want. I love that. And it's like, no is a full sentence, you know what I mean? It's just like, and you're doing this, and you're having some sort of like effortless ease about you with your boundary setting, okay? And when it's right, it glides, and you're just dropping the struggle that isn't required, collective, okay? I feel like the energy in the social sphere, I genuinely think that the people who you've set these boundaries with, I think they're going to be proud of you, collective, because you're almost allowing yourself to put your foot down toward a decision, okay? It's like they were lecturing you for all this time, trying to guide you, but because you politely held your ground, you executed your plan with care, collective, they're going to be watching your results, and you're going to be succeeding. And all of these unasked opinions, they're falling flat. It's proving that your actions were carrying a lot of weight, more than their own words, and they're almost going to be like, were they wrong? They're going to be questioning, was I wrong? That's the mindset that I'm hearing, okay, with this energy. Because you trusted the plan. Yeah, in this social circle, they're going to be looking at you with this Nine of Pentacles energy. They're going to be like, you have self-worth. You have independence. You're building something from the ground up, collective, okay? You have this level of luxury, this level of reward about you that just is like, wow, they wish they said things differently, It's almost like being a parent that says something wrong to their child. The child grows up and all of a sudden becomes very successful, And they just didn't know that was what was going to go down, okay, is what I'm hearing. It's like you vindicated yourself. You didn't allow their opinions of you to dictate your future, is what I'm hearing, okay? That's either, I'm getting strong parental guardian vibes, but this could be a partner, a loved one, platonically, romantic relationships perhaps, okay? That you kind of just were like, you know what? I'm going to choose me, And I love that for you, collective. So let's find out what advice you need. Ooh, Seven of Swords. It's kind of like you almost have to understand that there are hidden motives at bay. So be strategic about things, okay? Because their words were covered with their own I don't know why I heard self-sabotage. Like, this is the words that they told themselves in the past to sabotage their own thinking. Therefore, they were thinking it would do the same for you. But nonetheless, the Seven of Swords is like, don't let these hidden motives and deceit like strategically have you running away, okay? So that's the advice. And let's see what's happening in your final outcome. Oh, wow. Very strong energies from you, collective. It's almost like the spirits are just trying to, like, say, I'm proud of you. Congratulations, okay, in that energy. Wow. Ooh, I got 2 cards. I got the King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, you're getting some money coming through. And there's something closing out for you, collective. That's beautiful. It's almost as though because you kind of just broke the seal on a situation, collective, things are coming into fruition for you, okay? It's like you had to break down a cycle. You have the Lovers in front of the Tower, okay? That connection, that partnership, whatever sort of union you had in the past that wasn't working for you, that wasn't connecting with your heart chakra, wasn't connecting with your passion, your spirit, your creativity, with that fiery energy, okay, that you have, collective. You know, it's like because you're stepping away from that, you're allowing yourself to build yourself back up again. Ooh, my voice, wow. It's almost like you're just trusting. It's like a trust fall is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's like it's leading you to your victory. It's leading you to your King of Pentacles, okay? It's a slow and steady race up, but it feels as though it's going to be very gradual, and it's just going to continuously spike all the way up. It's almost like you didn't see any progress before, but then boom, it just keeps going straight up, and it starts flying, collective, okay? And that's the energy that I see you going into in your final outcome. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.